the show.
Miami Underground Radio.
Taking it to the streets.
.com.
Alright, we have the special guest, Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School in the building that we're going to be interviewing, me and Gigi Stars. Okay, so Odila Coasta, tell us, how did you come about with your own driving school? Right? What influenced you to start your own company to teach other people how to drive and, to become safety on the road?
Well, I'm going to tell you an old story, and the old story is that I started when I was 23 years old. So that's quite a long time ago. And I started teaching first driving in the street. And I was doing the same thing for 40 years or a little bit more maybe. Mm-hmm. So it was interesting. I like it. I like the way I was teaching people how to drive, and at that time people would be more conscious of driving, because I'm sorry that today the people is not so interested in learning as it was quite a while ago, and really it's been more and more difficult to get into this, because I see it as a community learning process, not a making money process.
Okay.
All right.
I was kind of interested because it was driver's ed was in high school.
Yes.
But after I got done, I was like, I learned before I even took driver's ed, because my mother was those type of mothers was hold the wheel while I do this. So it was like a quick, you better learn it or get it quick. So
Or die.
Yeah, basically learn or die quick. So it was like, but I think Miami traffic is like
Horrendous.
the worst.
You can say that again.
How do you truly feel about Miami traffic and Miami driving?
Miami driving is a real disaster now at this moment. It's people, they get crazy when they get in the car. They think they own the streets.
Mm-hmm.
They have no patience, or I would say they have no education in driving.
True.
Okay.
So how do you teach your students? Like,
Well, now we're doing a different process, because the state of Florida wants to, I think they want to disengage of what it is, driver's license, a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It may be a money problem for them or something like that, but they're giving us the privilege to teach people in the classroom and do the exam in our offices.
Wow.
Yeah. And very soon I will get the license to do the driving test too.
Oh,
So you
wow.
actually have your own school like building where you could be located at?
Excuse me?
So you actually have a school where people could be, where people could locate you at, where people could find you at? Like you have a building, you have an office building.
Yeah, we have an office in 4315 Northwest 7th Street, second floor. And we have classes every day from Monday to Friday. Our classes start at 9 o'clock in the morning. We give the student a whole idea of driving in the street, how to be conscious of not being fast but being safe.
Oh, that's a big difference, because everybody drive fast now.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Very offensive.
And very offensive, and then get angry because, oh, you in my way. Well, excuse me, I'm doing the driving limit.
Until their car flies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't even look at the speed limit signs anymore.
No.
I think that's Chinese to us.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what kind of courses do you guys offer to students or to anybody that needs to fix their driver's license or whatever the case may be?
Well, we have different courses.
That's almost everybody in Miami.
Every day in Miami.
We have 4 hours, the 8-hour course, and the 12-hour course. When they tell you the 12 hours, it's because you have been a bad boy.
And what are the difference between each of the hours? Because you stated about 3 or 4 different hours of courses you have to take.
Yeah, those are courses that the court will order you to do in order to give you your license back again.
Oh, okay. So I have a question. Who drives the worst, male or females?
Let me tell you
What do you
something.
like to know that?
Let me tell you,
Females.
don't get mad. Don't get mad, but females are the worst.
Wow, I feel bad.
Yeah. First of all,
Facts.
they don't leave the cell phone alone when they drive.
True.
How do you feel about that? People texting and driving, or Pokemon and driving, or talking and driving?
If I was somebody important that I could change the law, I would give them a big ticket for that. I would, and I'm saving their lives.
And how do you feel about everybody Pokemon and driving, playing that Pokemon game?
That's stupid.
Thank
Plain and simple,
you.
that is stupid.
Thank you. At least somebody said the truth. Thank
Are you
you.
happy over there?
Yes, because as soon I download, I'm like, okay, I'm finna see what all the hype is. I downloaded the game, no problem. As soon as I learned I have to leave my house to actually find some Pokemon, I was like,
But it's not like the average video game that you gotta sit down on your bed and play.
I
all the time.
prefer
You gotta
that.
actually walk around and
I
do cardio.
prefer. I want to sit down in my house.
Everybody's getting lazy and fat, sitting down on the bed.
Listen
and so
here. Listen, I don't live in no good neighborhood, so I'm not gonna leave my house and then just
Yeah.
like, come on.
Well, we'll be right back. We're gonna ask more questions to Odila Coasta right now. We're playing our next song called "Come Free." That was changed by Prospect. We're here with Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School. So Odila, you said you own a driving school. You've been interested in a driving school since you were 23 years old, you said?
Yes.
Since you were 23. And where was the location at again for your driving school, for people to visit it, to take the test, or whatever course they need to take?
Okay, it's 4315 Northwest 7th Street, 2nd floor, Suite 37A.
So, you said girls drive better than guys, right?
No. No. I said
I mean, you
girls,
guys drive better than girls, you said.
I
Right?
didn't say that they drive better. The better drivers, the men are more conscious of girls. Girls are most of them, they don't leave the phone, the cell phone alone when they're driving, and they want to drive and be talking on the phone at the same time, which I think is wrong.
Okay. So,
There are other states like California and New York. You are not allowed to use the cell phone when you're driving.
and what do you think about the accident rates in Florida?
They're high. You can see it every day in the insurance that we pay.
And in the news too.
Well, everyone knows that and they own home because of the insurance that they pay.
And tell us, what do you think about the traffic on the highways with the construction going on?
Well, that's a headache, really. Today you have one road. Tonight they will change it. Tomorrow morning when you get up and you go to work, you have to take a different route because that has a detour to another place. So you're never going to use the same route 2 times in a week.
And what do you think about the drivers doing like illegal turns or going on lanes that they shouldn't be if they're going against traffic? Like, what do you think about the illegal things that other drivers are doing on the road?
Yeah.
That are dangerous for other people that are actually following the safety rules.
That's a headache. But the problem is that you will need a policeman in every corner.
So you're saying that each city should raise the payroll and get more cops?
That's because it's no more cops. It's try to educate the people on the traffic more. Teach them how to really go on the traffic. And you don't learn that from reading a book only. You need that from classes that you need you need people to go to those classes and take those courses.
Okay.
It should be mandatory that everyone in the state of Florida that wants a driver's license will take one of those courses.
So you're saying you should run for president then?
No.
So you couldn't force that law?
No.
Forget Donald Trump. Odila Coasta for president, 2020.
It should be mandatory. Let's say in Europe, if you go to any country in Europe, you need to go to a school in order to get your driver's license. Why?
Mandatory?
Mandatory. Because they don't want the father to teach the son or the daughter, because they may teach him, okay, to drive, but usually they don't teach them the real laws of traffic, because most of them don't know it.
I know you were telling us how you teach your students how to drive, but what are some motivational tips do you give them for them to be confident when they take their DMV test?
First of all, if you can drive in the street, you have to make that the student be secure of himself.
Okay.
All right. That to have a license just to show off that you have a license is ridiculous. They should practice before they go to the exam.
And how long should they practice? Because some people just practice for a couple of months and they think they're ready.
All depends. It's many things that you can count on it. First, the schools like mine, we teach a lot of people that are over the age.
Okay.
I mean, over the age, driving should be something that you learn when you're young. Okay. And people sometimes ask me, can I learn how to drive? I say, yes. How many lessons? I don't know. Why? Why do you don't know? Because every person is different. And after you're 25, I mean 55.
Boy, that's a big jump from 25 to 55. That's
no,
30.
I did it on purpose. I did it on purpose. After you let's say certain age, the more older you are, the more classes that you're gonna need.
Okay.
It's only human and normal.
Okay.
Because the age to learn is when you're young.
Oh, of course. It's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yes, exactly. we teach them the old tricks, but when I taught my father, he was 54 years old.
Oh wow.
Because we came from New Jersey. He came from New Jersey, and he was 54 years old. And I told him when he got his license, you're gonna be a driver for the supermarket, to the doctor, to maybe go to your job, but you're never gonna be a good driver.
Okay.
Because of your age. And you may hurt people telling them that, but I did it to my father because I loved my father.
You'd rather be honest than lie to them and make them believe that they're the best driver, and then they go on the road and then they cause problems or take away somebody else's life. God forbid.
Yeah.
So, tell me one more thing. How do you pick your crew of the people that you have working with you in your driving school?
Well, first of all, they should go out with one of my elders instructor for a couple of lessons, 2 or 3 lessons before they go to work with nobody. Then they should have a clean record. Then they should pass the it's not an exam, but it's I send all their papers to be checked by the FBI.
Okay.
All right. So they have to be clean.
Okay.
All right.
So they can't have no back record at all.
No. no. And the license should be clean for the last 3 years.
With no accidents or no tickets,
no
nothing.
tickets.
Okay. So we're gonna go on a commercial break. We'll be right back to ask more questions to Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School. Next, we're gonna play Vila Making Breakfast. Well, that was Lajan Slim, Haitians, and now we are back asking more questions to Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School.
But first, shout out to all my Zos out there. Ça passe.
Okay.
But get into these questions again. Okay, I'm very curious. Okay, cause when I had to take driver's ed, I had a special driver's ed teacher. His name was actually Douglas.
Oh, wow.
His name fitted him. He was the weirdest teacher ever.
He sounds weird.
I think one time I was in the car driving, he just wanted me to slow down because it was a lady walking by and the wind was blowing and she had on a skirt.
Oh. That was very interesting.
Yeah. But do you guys have in the car that I was driving, it had like a the stop brake on his side as well, the passenger and the driver.
Yeah, we still have the same thing.
You still have the same thing? Okay, good.
Yeah. I would not ride in a car with a person that does not know how to drive unless I have that brake on my side.
Okay, that's a good thing because my mama didn't have that brake with me. So I'm sorry, mama.
On your own will.
Yes, lead on your own will.
Sometimes people tell me, my husband scream at me. I say, listen, lady, if I didn't have the brakes, I will scream at you too.
I wouldn't blame you.
I mean, it's just because it's crazy out there, especially in Miami. Now, I have seen Atlanta's traffic as well, and they are like 4 times as worse. And LA traffic.
Yeah.
Because if you want to get there on time, you might as well leave 2 hours early.
Yeah, take the train.
Yeah.
Or the train? Wow.
Especially in LA.
I guess everybody gonna move to New York then, huh?
New York is crazy.
Well, I mean, tell us more about these tests. I know it's a lot of restrictions that comes behind it, but do you think they're lighting up on their test taking now?
The test taking today is they have changed the format of the test. Now you get 50 questions. Out of the 50, you have to be 40 right.
Oh, so that means anybody could pass.
Well,
You better be a lucky guesser.
most of the questions are common sense.
Okay.
People have to solve problems that they have every day in the street.
But common sense is not so common nowadays.
I know it's not. It's the less common sense of all your senses.
You could say that again, Lex.
So they make you think. All right. It's not so many questions of turn to the right from one lane to one lane or anything like that. It's more how to be safe in the traffic yourself and the people that sharing the street with you.
Okay, basically, as my mama call it, a defense driver.
Yes.
Okay.
Something like that.
Because you have an offense, which is
Yeah.
don't drive good, and you have a defense that don't drive good.
Some drivers never learn.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, Lex, people hitting you up to know about these driving classes. It's just crazy right now.
Hey, Jesse was one of them.
Oh no! Shout out to Jesse.
Jesse was one of them.
So that's why we have the program of 4 hours voluntary, which is, let's say you get a ticket. Okay. That ticket will have consequences with your points in the license.
Okay.
All right. All you have to do, not to get the points, is do the 4 hours voluntary. That voluntary you can only do it once a year. After you got 3 voluntaries, you cannot do it anymore.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And what are the other hours too? Because you said there was multiple.
Well,
like what do you have to
all
do?
depends what the judge will tell you to do.
Okay.
They will give you a notice of how many hours you have to do. 4 order code, 8 order code.
And what does the 8 have to do? Like, what do you have to do for the 8?
It's a program of watching some movies and talking to them about the traffic.
Oh, basically going back to high school.
Yeah, going through a basic driver's education.
And what's the other one?
The other one is the 8 hours.
And that's
I mean, the 8 hours. That's the one I was telling you before. And the other one is the 12 hours.
And what do you have to do for that one?
It's almost the same thing.
Almost basically going back to high school.
Yeah.
Okay. And at your driving school, are people able to get their license? Like, do you offer, or they have to go to an actual DMV?
They still they have to actually go to the DMV to take the pictures.
Okay.
Okay, and they will give you the license.
So they
Okay.
just go over there
Not
for the
us.
printing.
They go there for the printing.
Okay, but they could take the test with you and then just go
Yeah.
over there, give the paperwork, and they get
Yeah.
the license.
They're just like a regular driver's ed class in high school, because what happened is you get your license, well, your restrictions, and then you take the drug and alcohol
Yes.
course,
that too.
and you have to pass that, and then basically it's just a slip he used to give you, and then you go to the DMV, and they basically give you your restrictions
I
at
never
that
had
time.
driver's ed, so I
What?
don't really know, no.
People used to take the cars, like steal the cars.
How do you feel
lot.
schools not having that no more, the driver's ed?
Well, that depends on the budget. Money.
Yes.
Money talks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we had them
They
old.
say they don't have the money for that.
We had them old Buicks, them long boats that you have to
Big-
turn the
the
wheel
big-
and you
yeah.
still turn it.
I know Barbara Goldman had it. It was a school next to my school, but I think they stopped doing it, and my school never had it. At
No,
all.
I think
At all.
we just had the old pimp cars. I went to Miami Northwestern. We had the old pimp cars. Okay. With the Buicks, we had the old Taurus.
Oldsmobile.
Yes, we had the Taurus, the Ford Taurus. We had them. You have to keep turning.
I wish I had that experience, to be honest with you.
We didn't have that gear that goes right next to the wheel.
Yeah.
We had those.
And
We
the
didn't have the
col-
ones down
and the
there.
column.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's a good car for people, like any other instructor or people trying to open up their own school to use to teach other students how to drive?
All depends on the person that is opening the school. Some people have the mentality, the smaller the car, the better.
I think so too, cause I don't really like driving trucks.
You be seeing those smart cars as a school and whatnot.
listen.
I don't like
It's
driving
very small
trucks.
car, a very small car, let's say, like a smart, like those little
Like I said, the throwback Hondas or
the little
Toyotas.
ones, the Fiat, all these
Yeah.
little cars.
That's what the new instructors are using, you're saying?
No, that's that they're using that. To me, it's not a safe car.
Okay.
Yeah, cause it's
Cars
too small.
are not made to crash. But if you crash, you want something more protective than that.
True.
Of course. So what car do you recommend, like I was
A
saying,
lit-
for any other
A
person?
little bit side. Something like from a Toyota to a Honda to maybe that Chevy.
Yeah.
You can't teach a student how to drive a BMW or Lexus?
What? What you
Well, if you have the money to open that kind of school, yes.
say? Really? A Lexus?
If you
Why
have the
not?
money, if you have the money to open that school, yes.
Okay, Lex. You open up a school with with a Lexus or a
I'm
BMW.
gonna have Lambos.
See how long that lasts. Budget what?
Everybody's gonna want to come to my school.
They're gonna end up on bikes. Keep playing. You might well paddle your way on, or Fred Flintstone with the feet. Cause those.
Well, when I would charge $35 or $40 an hour, you have to charge $50. So who's gonna have the business?
It's like the luxury Uber. The luxury Uber, you pay more than the regular Uber. So
I'm
since
okay.
it's more luxury cars, you gotta pay more to drive them.
I'm all right. I'm okay.
The hustle, girl.
Yes, it's the hustle, but
Like
the
AC
car's not
said,
gonna
hustle
last.
hard.
That car's not gonna last. No.
Oh, man, the ideas that I got.
sometimes I say they have the money to buy the car, but they don't have the brains to drive it.
Thank you.
So, another question.
I like that. That's the quote of the day. If y'all didn't get that,
I like that.
I like that.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I like that. That was the
They
quote
got
of
the
the
money
day.
to buy the car, but not the brains to drive it.
That's right. Because I see a whole lot of beautiful Audis and all these Nissans popping up, but then it's like those be the main ones, be on the side,
You see
all
the expensive
crashed.
Cheyenne from who builds that car? Very expensive car.
Very expensive. Okay, we're
And
gonna.
you see the lousy drivers.
Yeah. Well, we see them with the broke down hoopties too. Yeah. Especially, have you seen the ones with the AC, the vans with the actual AC units in the car? You haven't been seeing those, huh?
No,
Those
we-
been popping up lately.
I remember when the first car that I have with air conditioning.
Mhm.
Don't laugh, please.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah, I was living in New Jersey and my father bought me a car with air conditioning. Never in my life. It was my first car, and I didn't have a car with air conditioning. So when I got home, I see the car, park the car, I see the car leaking water underneath the car. I say, wow, my car, my brand new car is broke. So I went to the agency, and when they saw it was the air conditioning, the evaporator of the air conditioning leaking water on the floor, they were laughing at me. That was my first car.
So we're gonna go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back to ask more questions to Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School. I'm here with Gigi Stars on Fresh Fridays Radio Show on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com. We're back with Odila Coasta, CEO of Danny's Driving School on MiamiUndergroundRadio.com on Fresh Fridays Radio Show. So, what are the different price ranges for the different classes that you offer for your students?
Well, let's say that if you're gonna take a driving hour, just a 1 hour driving hour would be $35 an hour in the Miami area.
Mhm.
Okay.
Outside Miami area, like the beach, Kendall, could be $40 an hour.
Okay.
So you have Danny's
We
Driving
pick you up at home and we take you back home again.
Oh, okay.
So they don't have to come to you, you
No,
go to them.
no, we go to them.
And you're just located in Miami, or you have different locations as well?
No, we have a location in Miami.
Only okay. And I'm saying is like
Because
about the
like
instructors.
we have the service that we pick you up at home
Mhm.
for the driving lessons.
Yeah.
So
So you guys are not located in Dade County, Broward County, or anything like that?
we serve the Broward County because our license is to serve the whole state.
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. And tell us one more time exactly where your location is at of your driving school.
4315 Northwest 7th Street, second floor, suite 37A.
Okay. So I mean, I already, like I said, I went bad on Miami for a minute because of the driving. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's be honest. I'm sorry, but you know the truth.
Yeah.
The truth will set you free.
Guys are better than girls, right?
Whatever.
Don't
rub it in.
No, I don't.
Of course
I
I'm
don't-
rubbing it, you know that.
Listen. I didn't say better.
Ooh.
I say they pay more attention. The guys pay a little more attention than the girls.
Okay. You
just
played
say we're
yourself.
better.
No,
No,
you played
no,
yourself.
no.
She didn't say better. She just said
Might as well just say it.
No,
women
no.
are multitaskers, okay? We have to put on makeup. We have to put on eyeliner,
Yes.
lip gloss.
Yes.
We have to make
that
sure
at your house.
We have to no.
Yes.
We have to
Don't
put
do it
on
on the road.
lotion, everything. We forget deodorant. We have deodorant in the glove compartment. You don't
We
know.
take care of the kids.
Thank you. We have kids. There we go. See, I have backup in here. See, ha.
That's not fair. Shining, where you at? I need help. Come
Thank
on,
you.
Tag team.
No.
I'm about to throw in the white flag. So, since you're located in Miami,
The
how
problem is, let me tell you something. For
Uh-huh.
those courses that the court order,
Mm-hmm.
there's more guys than girls.
Ah, see, ooh, you played yourself again.
'Cause girls-
DJ Khaled voice. Nah.
Who's the one talking about
I
Khaled
said
that doesn't like Khaled?
I don't like when the girls are driving with their cell phone in the hand.
Yeah. We need to
That's
get
dangerous.
Bluetooth.
That's dangerous.
We need to get Bluetooth,
Get an
ladies.
aux
Yeah.
cord.
No, Bluetooth.
Aux cord.
Uh-uh.
$2 in the gas station.
I don't have no. I don't got time for that. All them cords. It's too bit. See, you dealing with the cords now. Now we got to be extra multitasker. See, now look, you just.
Well, there's Bluetooth in the car too. It's like
Bluetooth. Thank you. Bluetooth in the car. Set it up. Boom. You done.
Bing bang.
Bing bong boom. So we became Japanese all of a sudden.
Remember that now you can take your test in the computer in English, Haitian, Spanish, Russian, and Chinese.
Oh wow. So that means I can only pass one time. one time only.
Oh wow. So since you're located in Miami, how many?
We started yesterday with that program.
Wow.
Since you're located in Miami, how many Hispanics do you have going over there to your location?
Let's say 90%.
90%.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I'm not going. I'm not going to Hialeah at all. I done tried that. I'm okay. Epic fail.
And the other 10%, what is that?
Haitians, Americans.
Mm-hmm. You get any Chinese or Russians since you have those in test as well, or no?
Well, I had Chinese, but they speak English.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
That's good.
So you're basically not gonna be able to use that Chinese or Russian test.
No, I don't think so.
Probably once in a blue moon.
Probably once in a blue moon.
Sometimes we teach the class in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the person take the test. We take the class in Spanish, and the person will take the test in Creole.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And they pass.
Oh.
Because the teaching is what they.
I likes that.
Yeah.
I likes that. I actually do, cause it's like.
And I have a friend,
yeah.
a friend of mine. She works from another school, but she's a friend of mine, and she's Haitian. And then when the person does not speak English very well, I give it to her.
Oh, okay. Hey, that's good business still.
Yeah.
Got the hookup.
Yeah, got the hookup.
That's a
The
link.
plug.
Call it a link.
Yeah, a link. There you go, a link.
No more plugs. We run out of outlets.
We're linking now.
Link. It's the link. Not the Cuban link, the link.
Okay.
Link.
Well, you know what, Lex? You know what I need right about now? I actually need some cafe leche, just to be honest.
Café con leche?
Yes.
Say it right, alright?
No.
Say it like a Cuban.
Uh-uh.
Like you were telling me to say it like a Haitian?
Yeah.
Say it like a Cuban.
Well, you speaking somebody's name. That's different. The accent does come out anytime you say a person's name. You notice that, right? Anytime you went to, because Miami so much is of a melting pot.
Yeah.
There's like, if you eventually you're gonna come out with an accent. Eventually.
True story. When I was in taking English classes in New Jersey, you know who my teacher was?
Somebody from Texas, probably.
Eugene Candeloro.
I thought it was going to be the same teacher you had.
No.
Douglas.
The weird one.
Eugene Candeloro was on his mother's side the uncle of Frank Sinatra.
Wow.
He had a very heavy Italian accent, and he was teaching English.
Doesn't that say
So
something about
excuse
that?
me for any.
No,
anything
it's
that-
okay. It is
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm
But it
born
was
and raised
good.
in Miami.
It was good. It was good.
I'm born and raised in Miami, but it's like for some odd reason, it's like I know I can speak Spanglish a little bit. I ain't say Spanish, I said Spanglish. And then it has like people saying you have an accent come out. I was like, I don't know where it's coming from, but oh well, okay.
Yeah.
I'll go with it.
You becoming that pitbull?
I'm becoming a pit bull for real.
With that Spanglish?
With the Spanglish, you have to know Spanglish. You have to.
Let me guess, that's your favorite artist?
What, Pitbull?
Yeah, for the Spanglish?
For the Spanglish? No, I actually like Daddy Yankee, to be honest.
Okay.
See? I caught you off guard. There you go. I just like the shaky, shaky, shaky part.
You like that gasolina song?
Yeah. Then all of a sudden it's shaky, 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 shaky.
Oh, man. Is that what you're going to be doing this weekend? Shaky,
No.
Shaky, shaky?
I'm going to sleep.
You're going to get them Z's?
Yeah, and then hit up somebody barbecue.
Sound like a plan.
Yeah.
That's making me hungry. But shout out to DJ Shiner. He's not here in the show. We had GG Stars co-hosting. DJ Shiner's at a charity event hosting and DJing over there. So shout out to him. He'll be back next Friday. We have Gigi. Give out your social media.
Oh my gosh.
Gossip.
For the gossip, for the gram. Really?
Not just for the gram. You do it for all social media. So
okay. Well, we'll do it like that then. Since you just put me out there, you can follow me on my Instagram at GG Star on air on Instagram. You can always tweet me at GG_star with 2 R's _ and then you can always Snapchat me at GG_star with 2 R's 1. Now tell them everything that you got, Lex. I know you got like 50 of them.
Man, they better get a paper and pen. It's too much to remember. Follow me on all my social media platforms, Lex_Francis, LEX_FRANCIS. Follow us, Fresh Fridays Radio Show.
Another
on all
one.
Our social medias.
Another
Twitter.
one.
Our Twitter is Fresh, FRI. We had to abbreviate Friday. Fresh Fry Show. And
Fry.
not the fries from McDonald's, all right?
Hey, they be good. They be good
They
though.
be fattening. All that salt.
No, you could ask them without. Don't put no salt on my fries, and they won't.
Okay.
I just had to,
You like it like that,
the
then you
sweet
like
and
it like
sour
that.
sauce right on the side. It'd
Hey,
be really good.
The Wendy's got that baconator fries too.
I don't know. That's greasy right there. I don't know what
That's
you're talking about.
yummy right there.
I wants to live. I don't know about you, but I wants to live.
And also follow us on Miami Underground Radio on Facebook and SoundCloud and on Twitter, Miami UG Radio, and on Instagram, Miami Underground Radio. And tell us the location one more time.
4315 Northwest 7th Street, 2nd floor, 378.
And this is from MiamiUndergroundRadio.com.
Fresh new music.
Yeah.
Bang in your speakers.
MiamiUndergroundRadio.com.
Whipping up the go-go. I be whipping up. Whipping up the go-go. I be whipping up. Get it by myself, nigga. I don't need no help, nigga. Get it by myself, nigga.